Two couples report overnight that they make love to watching my videos. Well, if one is not really working, then they may like this video, which covers enhanced unemployment benefits. Good afternoon, everybody. This is LLA. This is enhanced unemployment benefits. So if you're a little bit lazy, this might be the video for you and your partner. This afternoon's LLA that starts every day at 3:30 with the check that goes to hazard pay, then FPUC, and finally rent. And for my viewers that are tuning in, for an extra round, well, congratulations. Big news, as always, about LWA FPUC 1.0, 2.0, Mitch, FEMA, OFEMA, and Chad, or Cal, and all that wonderful news. Let's get right to it. FPUC 2.0 is going to come, and it's going to come really soon. There's a real big movement, if you didn't watch our videos overnight and this morning, that FPUC 2.0, another round of enhanced unemployment benefits, will be passed quite quickly. As part of the second stimulus package, Mitch McConnell appeared throughout the state of Kentucky yesterday, where he's up for re-election, and no less than half a dozen interviews in different locations. All of them featured him talking about the need to pass enhanced unemployment benefits. He singularly is going to be one of the most important people to really move this along, because as I reported yesterday, the movement to get enhanced unemployment benefits of FPUC 2.0 back into law will likely start in the Senate. It's going to move through the Senate because the Senate Republicans and the Senate Democrats want to get it done. The amount is really quite shocking. It's just, every time I say it, I'm a little bit surprised about it, because no less than 30 days ago or 60 days ago, Mitch didn't want to give you any. Then he wanted to give you 200. Then he wanted to give you 300. Well, guess what he wants to give you now? $600 a week. Maybe tomorrow it'll be 800. If you're looking for a total consensus among Republican senators, you're not going to find it, says Mitch. We do have to make divisions about what we're going to do. But McConnell said he would support a bill that includes $600 weekly benefits, and the Democrats got it done. Whatever the thing is settles between the President of the United States and his team, and they have to sign it. This is a non-significant minority in the Senate and a majority in the House. It's something I'm prepared to support, even if it has some problems with certain parts of it. Well, hallelujah, Mitch. Well, thank you. I have been reporting for less than 3 weeks where the number will land for FPUC 2.0, but there's more indication today that it will likely land at about $400 to $500. Why do I know this? First, historically, there's a lot behind that $600 number. The number of $600 didn't just appear recently and didn't just appear in the first stimulus package, out of the sky. It was a Democratic number that was introduced by Democrats during rush negotiations of the first stimulus package. At the time, Steve Mnuchin was not happy with the number. He thought it was too high. But he thought that negotiating too much about a $600 number, whether it's $600 or $500 or $400, for stimulus packages, we're going to pay it for March, April, May, June, and July, 5 months, was really not a good use of his time. So he decided at the time not to really negotiate about the $600. There is reports widespread that the president, after the bill was signed, the first stimulus package, said to Mnuchin, "You're to blame for this stimulus package." He was irate about it. This time around, Mark Meadows is the one who has the president's ear, with Mnuchin as sort of the chaperone. The dynamic of the whole situation is very ever-changing. Less than 30, 40 days ago, you had a lot of Republicans that didn't want to give any enhanced unemployment benefits. Then you had a movement from nothing to a little bit to more to then $300, $400 under the executive order which created LWA to where we are now, which is pushing around $400 to $500 a week. It's highly likely that the number will never reach $600 a week, but will land at $400 or $500 a week because there still are some Republicans who don't like that number. They want something less. And as a concession, it's more likely to land in the $400 to $500 a week. When would it pay? Well, it would pay about 7 days after it becomes law, because it takes a certain number of days for the money to get from the federal government, from the Treasury to the states, and for the states to wire it to you. Next, it would be retroactive. So this is also really great news. So you would get it retroactive, but to the last day at which FPUC 1.0 expired. So you would calculate it out that way. You would get a lump sum because you would have weeks that are that are back in time. So you could see, for example, let's say it's passed in late September and the money lands in late September. That could be what? 8 weeks at that point. You could see 8 weeks times that number, bam, right in your account. That's how it's going to work. Next, it's not going to likely do that $100 minimum that the LWA has by nature of the executive order. Additionally, it would likely deduct the amount of money you received LWA from the calculation. So if you receive the $300 of LWA, it will deduct it from that amount. It likely is not going to deduct it if you're in Montana or Arizona, the two states that are throwing the additional $100 on top of it. So that likely is not going to get deducted. All really great news. The important thing before I get to LWA for you to know is you have to continue to certify for benefits. You cannot stop certifying for benefits if you're impacted by COVID-19, you qualify. Don't not certify. By certifying, you are teeing up and getting ready to get paid whenever you get paid, despite the fact that it may not be law yet. Let me say this another way so it's very clear. Do not sit back and do nothing because you don't see FPUC 2.0 approved yet. Don't do that. There's two reasons not to do it. One, your benefit weeks could expire. If you don't certify by a certain time, they shut the door, like the Temple of Doom after the sun comes up. They just shut the door. That's what happened with your unemployment offices. So you wait too long, they're going to shut the door on those weeks of unemployment benefits you didn't say anything about. Second, you'll get the money faster. If everything is ramped up, if you certify, then it'll say processing, and as soon as they get the money from the federal government, they'll just route it right out. They'll have you in a database of people that are ready and queued or were paid, and that's what you need to understand. All right, let's get to some incredible good news about LWA. Boy, more weeks of LWA? Hey, this is like, there's that rap song again. LWA, hey, just go, hey. It's just, LWA could be lasting longer than Nancy Pelosi's popularity contest. LW, I actually said her name. Goodness, I had to edit that out. Can't just, or take an extra shower. LWA required the thought initially that it was going to die out and run out of funds by the first week of September. Well, that's tomorrow. Apparently, it's not happening. FEMA has now updated and provided additional information to suggest that maybe they were using Larry Kudlow's calculator the last couple of weeks. When the executive order was first announced and we knew it was coming from FEMA money, FEMA, not, the guy on the taco stand on the corner, FEMA said, I don't think we have enough money for you, but thank you for coming to the party. Please leave early. They said, we may have 2 weeks for you, maybe 3 weeks for the first few states. Remember my recordings? Whereas Arizona, oh, congratulations, Arizona, you're getting 3 weeks. Everyone else is going to get screwed. You're going to get 2 weeks because FEMA says they're running out of money. They don't have enough money for the rest of them. Okay, then it got a little bit better. Then it was, okay, FEMA said, like, we got 3 weeks for everyone. Don't worry, we got three. Okay, good, FEMA. Then it was, we got 4 weeks for a couple people, like Arizona, the first few ones that applied, Arizona, Missouri. We got 4 weeks for you, and then 3 weeks for everyone else guaranteed. God, it kept on getting better. Now they're saying, we may have 4 weeks for everyone? I don't know what's going on here, but I'm loving it. It's just like, I have no idea what's going on. I mean, one way you could guess, this is a complete guess, is that FEMA initially calculated the amount of resources based upon a presumption that all the U.S. states were going to apply, which they have not. So the fact that now we're at about a little bit over 50%. I can't remember the number. I can't. I haven't seen the number again. It's like I don't. Anyway, it's just not 100% of the states have applied. That apparently there might be that FEMA now thinks that there's more money allotted. Ironically, what FEMA's doing is to say, okay, well, if the rest of you are applying, then we're just going to start giving the money to the ones that have applied, which is quite funny. A lot of states had just started to apply even just last week, so maybe FEMA's basically giving feelers out. Is like, hey, if you want this money, you better be coming because I'm giving out an extra round of croutons and bagel chips to the people who applied first. And if you come in a week from now, your likelihood of getting stuff is about as likely as the Temple of Doom turning on some lights during the day. So there we go. Really great news. If you're on LWA, you're getting benefits real fast. Some states have now reported lump sums of 3 to 4 weeks. Arizona is just like, in the Grand Prix. Is like Daytona 500 with Arizona. They reportedly, some viewers in Arizona have reported getting 4 weeks of benefits already. Incredibly fast. Now, I understand if you're in states like California, like, where is the money? I want to explain to you, because I haven't done this recording for you, is that if you're in a state which applied for LWA and has either not been approved or has been approved, but the point is you haven't received any of the money for LWA, just relax. There's nothing that you need to do with the exception of certify for weeks of benefits. So if you have certified all your weeks of benefits all the way up to the present, just relax. It's going to come. There's nothing to worry about. There's no one to call. There's no one to tweet. Don't worry, it's going to land. Now, I understand you may be anxious because you need the money because you have bills to pay, but I don't want you to think it's not going to come. I have gotten some comments from people that says, my state applied, I haven't seen the money, am I not going to get it? No, you're going to get your money. It's just something has slowed it from getting to your account, but it's going to come. On the other hand, I have had viewers who tell me the reverse scenario, which was, I had one mom that said, my daughter she knew her state had applied, she had not seen the funds, and she was worried she was never going to get her LWA. And the mom said in the tweet or the post of this channel, she said, I told my daughter, I watch LA, I told her your funds are going to come. He told me to tell you to calm down, relax, and she got her funds today. A lot of my viewers are sending me, screenshots of their accounts saying, hey, I got my money today. Hey, I got my money today. Hey, the bottom line is great news is coming to you. You're going to get your funds if you are eligible, you're certified for benefits, and your state applied. Don't worry. How fast? I mean, I don't even think it'll be 7 days. It's probably less. It'll probably be the end of this week because FEMA was reporting 7 days last week, and now we're into the new week. So just relax, really. I gotta tell you, of all the agencies, certain agencies during this pandemic have been very good with certain things. FEMA has been very good in getting money fast. I mean, I've never seen money move so quickly as FEMA. SBA has been very good in wanting to do loans. Certain agencies have been very good at certain things. SBA has been very good in having a call center that actually works, generally. Whereas states, unemployment office is horrible. Finally, if you need to do enhanced unemployment benefits, please do them and watch my videos on them. I did one yesterday. Enhanced unemployment benefits could qualify you for upwards of $400 to $500 per week if you made generally about $30,000 or more in 2019. Go get that. It's money that'll make a dramatic difference for you. Last, because I haven't said this in a couple days, and it's one of the most important things I always have to say for unemployment benefits. Don't mess up the day of qualification when you apply. The date of impact, the date that you think you triggered qualification, don't mess the day up. What I mean is, if you think you are a PUA applicant and you qualify because your number of hours were reduced because of a lockdown order issued by your city, and that lockdown order was March 25th, don't list your date of impact as September 1, because you will have just cost yourself thousands, if not tens of thousands of dollars. March, April, May, June, July, August, 6 months times 4 weeks in the month, 24 weeks. Let's do $700, $800 a week. I mean, $800 a week, 24 weeks. Yeah, if you're at FPUC and then you're at escalated benefits, an insane amount of error. It is not a small error. It is not like $100 error. It's thousands of dollars to over $10,000 of error you would have made. And if you did make the error, you're a new viewer of this channel, you need to fix it right away, and it's not easy to fix. Boy, it's been a lot of fun. It's been a lot of fun. I'm keeping up on all the details for you. I love this community. Everyone's so kind. Everyone's a lot of fun. I try to comment as soon as the video goes live. So I love that. If you comment, 3 hours after the video goes live, I may not see your comment and I may not be able to respond. So I apologize. It's just there's a lot going on. But subscribe to this channel. Our goal is to add 25,000 new followers in the next 2 weeks. That would bring us to 250,000 followers. No one has ever done in the history of YouTube this fast. We reached 200,000 subscribers 2 weeks ago, which was 111 days, less than 3 months and a week. Can you imagine getting 200,000 subscribers in 3 months? And a week? It's insane. Our new goal is to reach 250,000 in the 2 weeks from now. So hit that subscribe and alert button that are on the front of this channel. It says subscribe and it says it has a bell. Also, like this video. There's a thumb. Like the video under this. Hit the thumb, the positive one, not this one. This one, because it helps the algorithm. It helps this video rank higher in the rankings before other videos that tell you false information. Do a lot of this and this and this and this, and don't really tell you what you need to know. Next coming up is rent. That's going to be a good one. As always, stay informed, stay smiling, stay focused, and stay valid.